My name's Graham. I work in cybersecurity for a living, and I travel extensively. So making this special video is important to me because of the success that I had. Let me tell you a little bit about my experience, because growing through life, I had severe problems with a brace on one side and a brace on the other side. Bridge, sorry, they call them bridges, don't they? And then caps across the front. But I travel so extensively for a living, passing multiple countries daily, presenting to large audiences and including many times with TV cameras and others. You need the confidence to be able to speak and speak out in camera. And can you imagine trying to do that when you feel maybe your breath smells because you haven't been able to do very much dental hygiene, your bridge is loose in your mouth, and you're trying to communicate and you've got this problem going on in your mouth to you. One of the largest problems traveling to so many countries is that you can transit in a lounge for 12 hours and you'll be 40 hours awake. And those of you that have done that know the first thing that you discover is that your eyes start hurting, and then secondly, your teeth start hurting. Also, your oral hygiene, you're mixed up. Your food is all wrong. You can't eat correctly. I was having to be careful because of the caps. Bridge came out on the ladder thing, and it was a disaster. I had to do something about it. So the obvious thing I did was go to see my dentist then. He had said, Graham, you've got to either replace all these bridges and caps or you go for dentures. Those are your only options. I thought there had to be something better out there than that. I started the research and I started studying around the marketplace. In the end, it was a question of saying, okay, I think what I need is an implant. I went to my own dentist. They do not produce, on their website, there is no information at all on what it costs to do an implant. So I discovered Brighton Implant Clinic website, and on there, they quite publicly put their price list. It's the most transparent site that I saw. Being involved in websites, when you see transparency, you gain trust. So I liked the sound of that, and I decided to go round my own dentist and make a direct appointment with Brighton Implant Clinic. The obvious answer for me then was immediately to make an appointment to go and see. And they suggested I saw Dr. Magda, and she examined my teeth from start to bottom. And I was just impressed with the professionalism, the overall approach to everything was really good. Dr. Magda obviously looked at the process and recommended that I should go for 2 implants. But her work uncovered the fact that I had a major infection in my gum, and the whole thing was actually far worse than I realized. So she recommended that I go and see Dr. Silva, the expert in this area. Dr. Silva was absolutely very, very professional. He analyzed all of the pre-work that Dr. Magda had done and identified that really the solution for me was to look at the 10 teeth on 4 implants solution. There were some nerves, to actually consider taking out what little teeth you had left and replacing it was a gamble. But to be blunt, having been told that I would be in dentures only or else doing 20 plus appointments with multiple bridges that could break again or implants that won't fix again, to remove all of my teeth and go for a full solution was the logical answer. So I went in, I chose the coward's way out. I went for being knocked out completely, and I woke up with it all done. I didn't really feel any pain. Whatever it is that they did, the pain was not there. And I went home. My wife's face when she saw me walk out the door, she couldn't believe it. And it's obviously they're a little bit whiter and look really clean and professional. And now I smile all the time. Anyway, it's great. I'm really happy. My colleague in America couldn't believe what I'd had done and said he didn't have this opportunity in the US because he wanted it. But I mean, Nothing moves these guys. Nothing moves these guys. They're solid. I ate my first apple. I haven't had an apple in years, and I had my first apple where I was able to eat it without cutting it up. I'm not getting any food trapped whatsoever in my teeth. I clean them like an absolutely normal person would do. It's just great, just great. I wish I'd done this 20 years ago. I mean, I can fly, I don't have any pains. It's no issue at all in terms of worrying about what I could eat, when I can eat. It's changed my life.